Hey guys, how you doing? Second video here, and I'm more than excited to tell you that I've gotten some good feedback on my first video, so that's why the second one is just coming right now, because I've just gotten a couple direct messages that really just sparked my soul and made me feel like I'm just doing so right, and feeling so low about myself for so long, and judging myself and being so harsh on myself, being my own worst critic, giving my energy to everyone else, shooting my energy out of myself to others instead of giving my energy to myself and others. Giving my highest amount of energy to myself is giving it to others, because what I want to do is be good to others, but I need to be good to myself so that it can expand to others in the right ways, that I feel it in the right ways, and then it'll manifest in the right ways. And that's what is like today's breakdown is going on with, because I just had such a wake up today in the fact that I'm not giving myself, I'm giving myself about 10%, and 90% goes away to negative thoughts about myself, negative thoughts about what people are gonna think about me, thoughts about what my old friends are gonna say, thoughts about what my family might think, just like the normal shit that we all stay in our box for. And I don't want to stay in that box anymore. I want to expand out into who I really am, and just show myself to people so that they can feel something that I offer. And that comes from keeping your energy in your own self, in your own soul. Keep your energy within, and see, visualize what you want to create, visualize where you want to be, visualize what kind of people you want in your life, visualize what kind of love you want to manifest, visualize what is the greatest good for all, what is the greatest good for you first, and it will all manifest. I promise you. I'm watching my reality turn into what it's supposed to be. And it is supposed to be a beautiful life that you live. You are supposed to wake up ready as fuck to call your friends and let them know you're having a fucking awesome day. You're gonna spend time with them. You're gonna shower them with love. They're gonna shower you with love. It can be that way. As much as they tell you you're a little crazy for believing that, you're not, Ryan. And today really, I felt the need to understand that. I'm so harsh on myself, and I'm so mad at where I am, and I'm not good enough, and will I ever have the life that I dream of and I see for myself? And I feel in my core, and I can feel the momentum really strongly building, but I can never fully just let go and surrender to it. I always have that hold in my brain. There's a section where I just pick at what I'm not and what I can't be, and all this bullshit that I feed myself that ultimately is just holding back my process of what I'm creating. And I'll create things with a little bit of fucked up in them. I'll create, certain things will happen that are amazing, But then there's also that side where there's like something that happens to where I didn't want it to happen, but I've been focusing my energy solely on that to not happen and fearing it. It's really just fear and love. And when you focus your energy completely on love, you're gonna get lovely results. And that's what I want to talk about really throughout this conversation, is the power that we all possess, and whether it's negative or positive. We are powerful humans. We all have this. It's not one person's got more than the next. Like, no. We all are completely powerful, and we can change what's believed. We can change what's the norm. We can, and we have to believe that we can, or nothing ever will change. And that is the truth. And when we start to believe that our thoughts and our feelings, and when mastering our thoughts and our feelings creates our reality, when we realize this, we can go a lot further with our lives, because we're going further within ourselves and digging deep inside to find our truth. And we're not just breezing over the bullshit that we tell ourselves so that we can get through the day. We figure out our bullshit, and then we fucking own the day like the powerful being that we are. We don't hold back on anything. We just live our lives through ourselves. And that's where you need to understand, like, and I need to understand. I just had this today, like, a little bit, you know, like the energy in general, the understanding of energy. Where you're putting it is where it's manifesting. So when I'm focusing on, dude almost just freaking cut me off. Sorry, guys. So if you're focusing on, I don't want this to happen, please don't happen, please don't. It's usually gonna happen if that's what you're thinking about nonstop. Like, I don't, like, in a way that is obsessive, or like, I know for myself, like, I worried about, like, being sick, and mentally, physically, and I became that because I was so in fear about different health issues that I dealt with, that I made them worse because I focused on the bad, like, what could go wrong. And when you focus on what can go wrong, you're powerful, so your energy is gonna create what's wrong for you. It's the law of attraction. If you are focusing your energy on, yo, these are gifts that I'm given, like, I'm good at this, I'm good at that, why don't you focus on that? And yeah, you can work on the things you're not good at too, but the things that you're gifted with that actually bring joy to you are the things that you should be focusing on, and not focusing on what other people are going to think about what you're focusing on. When you're so focused and so stuck on the beauty of what you're creating, and the beauty of that whole process, and just loving yourself for what you're creating, and loving yourself for who you are, and just that entire process, you are going to create a reality that you never once thought was possible. Because why would society want that? Why would they want you to be okay without reading up on your idols, or reading up on the bad things happening, or it's all like following trends and following idols and doing and buying the things, like, it's all a money scam, you know, it's all greed. And there are so many reasons to why we are going the wrong way, but the core issue is not following ourselves and hiding from our pain and understanding our pain and why we're creating our pain. A lot of it's childhood, the way we were raised, things that happened to us in our childhood, certain behaviors that we just formed because we were hiding from the truth of the issue. And it's cool to not have emotion. It's cool to be a cool guy and do what cool guys do. Not focus on your emotions, your intellect, your soul. And there's nothing more beautiful than love in this world, and there's nothing more out of this realm than love. It takes you exactly where you need to be. Love takes you to a place of pure understanding within, and there's no judgment with love. There's no not good enough. It's just that's what it is. And I feel like even in like within like family issues or anything, like what holds you together is love and that sense of love. Even if you can't stand some people, like even if they are family, even if they were your friend your whole life, like I feel like a lot of people stay in it because there's like this underlying love that everybody wants to feel and does feel for one another, because naturally we do love, but we shy away and fear away from love. And it's such a strong message to just focus on love, because it's not focused on. And it's I'm trying to like keep this from turning into like a rant. I just want it to be felt, really. So with our energy, when we have a conversation with a certain person, when we interact with a family member, focus on the moment you're having with that person and sharing that moment. And you start to just, everything else kind of fades away, and you can't hold on to the past with that person. You can't hold on to you can hold on to the present. You don't have to hold on to anything, actually. Just be in the present. Don't hold on to these futuristic ideas with that person. Just be in the moment with that person, no matter who it is. And you can heal all that's healed to what it's supposed to be healed to. And this all stems from focusing on you. You don't focus on them or what they're gonna think. You don't focus on what you're gonna say. You just let things flow from your heart, from your soul, and you can fix anything from that. And it's not that you need to continue in those energy fields if you don't want to. You can go wherever you want. You're not bound by anything. That's all an illusion. But what you can do is you can heal yourself by loving yourself enough to be in the moment with people and not get wrapped up in what you don't like about what they do on the regular, and get in this pattern of not liking them and get in this pattern of, like, there's nobody that should ever get on your fucking nerves. Nobody has that. Nobody should have that power. You're giving them the power to get on your nerves, because that's all your energy that you're putting out that's returning. You're really annoyed within, so that person is annoying you. And once you get rid of that energy that you hold on to the person that's bad, you're letting them affect you and your mood. That's your mood. It's not them. It's not them. You can heal once you heal yourself and your issue with them, then you get past it and you're on to the next thing in your life that was way more important than all the conversations we have in our heads about, oh, if he's gonna say this, I'm gonna say that, or if they're gonna say this, I'm gonna say that, or do they not understand where I'm coming from, or do they not see this point of view that I have, or do they not see the bigger picture here? Or, like, just be in the moment with them and figure it the hell out, and stop putting your energy out in a negative way, in a way that you're losing energy, you're draining yourself. There is a way that you can give your energy, and it's simply by living in your own thoughts and just sit in your own body, your own soul, and think, like, okay, what is the issue I have with this person? What do I think about them, and why, and how do I fix it? And it's that simple. I just did go on a nice little rant here. It's been 17 minutes.